There we go.
Who sang that?
I think that's the Sunday Service Choir. I know that's Maverick City and Kirk Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Uh-oh. Yeah, so check this out. Stop before you do that. I don't want you all up close on me on them pictures. Because I'm looking at the things that you're putting on. I'm like, take that down. Blur it out or something. Don't be all up in here.
Okay, so you want me just
Yeah,
want a far shot?
Go in the other studio and take the picture.
I'm gonna give you an angle right now, and I'm gonna show it to you.
Please do.
I got
All up in my grill like this here.
you. Like this far away?
Yeah, that's cute. I like
I
that.
think that's too far away.
Nobody care what you think. I care what I think.
Okay.
Brandon is really getting.
He's
going through it, isn't he? Oh my God.
Wait, what happened? I didn't read the last
Alderman
part.
resigned.
Which one? 35th Ward?
Alma Ramirez.
Why he resigned?
No confidence in the administration. Rosa.
Dang, really?
Ramirez Rosa resigned.
Wow.
As the House floor leader.
Oh, not as alderman. Okay. I'm about to say, aldermen are dropping out because of what the mayor's doing. That's crazy.
Don't come. Don't worry. Nothing's going to happen. Oh, wow.
He threatened members of the zoning chair. I'm going to withhold that rezoning. Dang. That's Chicago. He's about to break some knees.
I want to speak on that tomorrow. I want to know what that is all about.
Okay. Last time shelter. They breezed right past that though.
Ask Tanya what day the groundbreaking is. The ribbon cutting is for the new playground at West Austin.
Okay.
Woo!
There we go.
How many more minutes on that?
1 minute.
Fade it. Perfect time to fade it.
Yeah.
The blessing. Y'all know we have everything we need. Victory is yours. Submit yourselves then to God. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. Y'all, that's the word for today, but that's not the only word. We got many words and we got so many resources for you. It's your girl Tamara Fair on the air, and I am so happy to be in this studio again on this Monday, just coming off of a winning weekend. Not that you all won. I'm saying not that we had any contest for you to win, but I'm sure that you have a list of victories, as do I, and I'm going to share them with you right after I give you the introduction to your main man.
Hey, it's Ad filling in for Marcel Action Jackson.
Y'all, listen, Atlanta was
Mm,
so
how
dope.
was that? I forgot
First
to
of all, it
ask.
was so hot. Then I dressed for Chicago weather because when we left, it was beautiful in
Yeah.
Chicago. And then when we got to Atlanta at like 5 o'clock in the morning, it was
Uh-huh.
30 degrees.
Dang.
Yeah, but something about the South, it creeps up on you because it went from 30 to 70, just
Real
like
quick.
if you were driving in a fast race car, it went from in a nanosecond, right? So we had to peel those layers off. And literally, the Black Child Tour continued in
Yes.
Atlanta at Scott Elementary. The principal over there, he's Greek, he's an Omega. He did an amazing job. Shout out to all the authors. It was 26 of no 22 of us at the Black Child Book Tour today, Saturday, and we had a ball. Now, one of the things that I love about the Black Child Book Tour is because it is actually increasing Black and brown images in print, which we don't have enough of,
Uh-huh.
encouraging everybody, not just Black and brown readers, but
Hmm.
all readers to look at Black and brown children in print. Now, how long have we been looking at non-Black and brown people in print?
Forever.
Forever,
Forever.
right?
Forever.
So it's time, it's time, it's time. Y'all, next stop,
I was about to say, what's the
Miami.
next stop? Miami.
Yes,
Okay.
Miami, Miami, Miami. We will be in Miami, and when I say we, I have to say my co-author Tanya Evans and I will be in Miami at the Ex Libris book tour, and it doesn't have to do with the Black child. This is huge,
Mm.
literally. So you guys, you come. We'll be there signing books from 2:15 to three
And what
fifteen.
days are those?
It's just one day now.
What day is that?
That is the 18th of November. So I cannot wait. Now I'm tired of flying, driving, and doing all that. But you know what I'm not tired of? Getting the message out about the purple turtle. And we had so many wonderful guests to come at on Saturday. And I just want to thank all of you all personally. They loved the book. They wore the crowns. Check us out on our social media page, Tammy T Fair. And while you're at it, go ahead and like and love us. I promise we will love and like you back. And also the Purple Turtle series. Y'all, you know it's magically delicious Money
Money
Monday.
Monday.
I gotta get that tongue twisted, kind of like Purple Turtle. I gotta get that tongue twisted together. And today, Latricia May and Shirley Fields will be gracing us with their presence and their resource. So excited every Monday so that we can on Tuesday figure out who actually understood their assignment and put it to the test. What's the test? The success of the test. Y'all, don't go nowhere. We got way more to share in this Power Hour. It's Inspiration 1390. We'll be right back. Hey guys, it's Tamara Fair and Action Jackson from the now, your home
Miami.
is not just a place. It's a lifetime of memories, hard earned and cherished.
Do you need this
At
anymore? No.
Secure Nope, Home and don't need it. Automation, they understand what it means to protect these memories. As a Brinks authorized So we did blessings. Stand guard over a million
You
homes
did bless
me. Ensuring safety 24/7,
So it'll be, I've got the
365 days a
victory.
year.
And you know what?
I've got victory.
Ever vigilant, providing top-notch monitoring for burglary, fire,
Okay.
carbon monoxide, and
What's up,
medical emergencies.
Facebook? I don't
They
know
will
how he
protect
changed
you
this
and
scene. Okay, there you go.
with secure
What's up, Facebook? It's Tamara Fair on the air, back from the ATL. Atlanta, y'all did us right. Thank you so much. Miami, we're looking for way more from you. Now, you got me on two cameras, huh? That's okay. It's
You got one
two
camera.
chains. No. Y'all, Miami is getting ready to be so lit. But I definitely want you guys to go on Tammy T Fair on IG and see all of the great things that happened, the great, wonderful people that came by the booth on Saturday at Scott Elementary in Atlanta Northwest. We had a ball. Weather was good. People were great. Southern hospitality still reigns supreme. Y'all did your thing. Hot Lana, that's right, Tina. Hot Lana. Okay, staying in your lane. Happy Monday to you. Hey, 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 we about to get down.
Out there, I've seen somebody out there with.
Y'all make sure that you have your pens, your pads, or
It
your
might be
your
theirs. I don't know.
notepads your electronic notepads, because today is going to be one of those days that you're going to get resourced up, level up, ignite your imaginations, and put them to the test, put it all into reality. But you got to know the rules. We're about to explain, not explain, we're about to explain the rules today.
But what's your main man, Action Jackson? Are you searching for a
So, are you looking for Action Jackson? Well, don't. Let me tell you why. And this is only for you, Facebook, because I said to him on Friday, if you give me Friday, I'll give you Monday. So we swip swapped. I ain't never heard of that, but that's what I made up. We swip swapped. And so here I am.
and empowerment?
He took that so quick. You
What?
should have heard him on Friday.
What did he say?
He took it so.
Oh, yeah, he did. What's Trump leading?
Bishop on
State polling. Gee,
Who's on the poll?
I mean,
He's like a celebrity going in the court.
he, I'm not lying. I think that's gonna help him. Oh, we're in the wrong. Dang, that's so natural.
And speaking of resources, calling attention to all child care advocates, child care providers, and any ancillary child care people in the industry. Raising Illinois is helping the Illinois State Board of Education, yes, that's ISB, gather input from family child care providers on the partnership model of the Early Childhood Block Grants Prevention Initiative and Preschool for All programs. Well, ISB wants to make modifications or clarifications to the model to ensure that all interested, I don't know where that tongue twister came from. FCC providers have the support that they need to apply. So if you operate a licensed family child care home, please share this with your networks and attend the listening session on Wednesday. Now, today is Monday. Count with me, people. Then comes Tuesday. Right after that is, I want you to guess, class. Yep, Wednesday. November the 8th from 12 to 1. You must register by going on the link on Facebook and IG. We will also have it on our Facebook page from Brunch Bunch. So if you want to have your voices heard, you need to register, show up, show out. Don't sit on the thread and don't say anything. Voice your opinion. This is the platform for such. And I'm very glad, because for you listeners who have followed us and been with us over the 7 years, Premier had a lawsuit against the city of Chicago because of the maltreatment and the flawed process of the last RFP. So I'm very excited about what they are doing in order to prevent further flaws. Now, you know what time it is. We switching lanes. Now, this one hit me at home, right in the heart, knocked me in the face, punched me in the stomach, shot me in the
I
arm.
wanted to talk about it.
Right, and I'm going to talk about it. So, apparently, an Airbnb host, no, guest,
Guess.
Airbnb host goes viral after allegedly charging guests a cleaning fee and giving checkout chores. Now, I'm going to tell you at the end of this segment why it hit me so hard and personally. So, an Airbnb host in San Antonio, Texas has gone viral after a recent guest highlighted the home's alleged checkout chore list and hefty cleaning fee. Well, a 32-year-old man who only wished to be identified as Brandon spoke with Newsweek for an interview published by on Thursday, November the 2nd. So during the conversation, Brandon explained that he's a graduate student based in Houston, Texas. He, his wife, and two kids have vacation in San Antonio between October 13th and October the 15th. I want you all to count those days: 13th, 14th, checking out on 15th, right? The family it might not make sense now, but I promise you I'm gonna make it make sense.
Yep.
The family chose to stay in an Airbnb. Well, the Airbnb cost also included a $165 cleaning fee. And of course, Newsweek has confirmed all of this information. This only exacerbated the particularly irritating experience that Brandon and his family encountered when they were met with the chores list upon checkout. So, according to the post uploaded by Brandon on Reddit, the list informed the family to strip all white linens from the bed and leave them on the bedroom floor. Leave the comforter on the bed. Start a load of all white towels, use bleach, wash and put away the dishes and glasses, remove all food from the refrigerator, remove all trash from the bathrooms and kitchen and replace bags. Place trash in brown bins in the garage and leave all floors how you found them, clean and clutter free.
Hmm.
Clean with the Swifter if you need to, but get to clean and clutter free however you must. Additionally, the list encouraged the family to check for left behind belongings and lock all windows and doors. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna give my commentary until the end. So Brandon titled his Reddit post "Airbnb is getting out of hand," and then he shared his thoughts on the post caption. So Airbnb has since shared a statement with Newsweek touching on guest experience and the host used the checkout how hosts use checkout instructions. Well, and I quote, "We want guests to have the best possible experience on Airbnb, which is why we ask hosts to ensure checkout instructions are visible to guests prior to booking, which, if you are a host, you had to take the time to
Yeah.
fill out prior to even going live, or you may be able to do it after you've gone live if you notice that you hadn't done it, what you
Okay.
expect the guests to do upon leaving or exiting your property.
Yes.
They go on to say that we regularly share guidance with hosts on this topic and repeated low ratings may lead to removal. Well, according to Newsweek, Airbnb implemented transparent parent checkout instructions earlier this year. And this means that checkout instructions are displayed on Airbnb listing pages for guests to view or preview before they book and confirm their stay. So if that at that point before you book, you can figure out if these are too arduous for you and your family, and you can go and stroll down and look at another property and then check out their checkout instructions. So, however, a Q&A form on Airbnb website seems to suggest that adding check-in and check-out instructions to an Airbnb listing is still more than an option for Airbnb hosts rather than a requirement. Additionally, the website adds that usual checkout suggestions are locking up, cleaning dirty dishes, taking out the trash, and other similar requests. Newsweek does not share whether Brandon expressed noticing the checkout instructions before booking the San Antonio Airbnb. However, Brandon did inform the outlet that the house was not really well maintained upon arrival, featured broken pool sticks and very uncomfortable mattresses. Additionally, Brandon admitted that he's unsure whether his wife left a review for the Airbnb host. However,
Mm.
he does know that the hosts were happy to have him and his family back.
Wait, so I'm sorry. I was getting this resource on Facebook and IG, but you said that he did not read a description or.
Well, Newsweek didn't confirm. Don't know if they
Okay.
asked, but at this point, at the time that we are broadcasting
Yes.
this, we don't know if he actually read the instructions for checkout or even check in.
Okay, because that is critical.
It's critical.
That's very
It's
critical.
the fine print,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
And usually, and why this hit me so hard is
Mm-hmm.
because I am an Airbnb host, right?
Absolutely.
And I and my sister, we are premier hosts on Verbal, and we are super hosts on
Airbnb.
Airbnb.
Yep.
We too have check in and check out instructions.
Yes.
We also have a cleaning fee because let me
Correct.
tell you something. A hotel has a cleaning crew
To do so.
and actually, absolutely, they do. A Airbnb is a individual business owner,
Mm-hmm.
property owner who
Yeah.
has to engage. Either you do it yourself or you enlist a cleaning service, usually one person, to come and clean after each guest stay. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you talk about a cleaning service, yeah, you gotta have a cleaning service because you gotta pay the person to come clean. Right.
Yeah.
So the Brandon lists that the check-in, well, he had to lock, I mean, check out, he had to lock all the windows and doors. Well, why would you even entertain
No.
leaving
Yeah.
someone's property
Open.
unsafe? If
Yeah.
you have open windows and doors, you've left the property unsafe. Typically, in other states like San Antonio and
Mm-hmm.
Chicago, you that has to be your primary resident in
Yeah.
order for you to be even considered an
Mm-hmm.
Airbnb host. But most other states don't have that requirement.
Okay.
But so that means that you may not be going back to that property for a
Yes.
while. And maybe your cleaning crew might not be going back to that
Okay.
property
Yep.
for a while. So the
Yep.
gap between the time the guests leave and the time someone else comes and checks on the property, you've left the house unsafe.
Yeah.
If you open the
Absolutely.
windows, Brandon, close them
Close up.
bad
Yeah.
boys. And so now with the linen sometimes you can go into a hotel. I'm notorious. Just did it in Atlanta. I'm notorious for making up a bed. The
Okay.
cleaning crew may not know if, in fact, the bed was slept in and may not change the sheets. If you take off the linen, there's no ambiguity.
Absolutely.
If you take the
Okay.
linens
I didn't
off the,
even realize that's why you did that. There's no
absolutely.
ambiguity at all. Somebody slept in this.
Because I know for me,
Mhm.
I want the cleaning crew to come in and feel like, okay, they took time and care. They didn't leave us
Yeah.
a lot of things to do.
Mhm.
But I also don't want the next guest to experience my germs in their linens,
Absolutely.
right? So
Absolutely.
if I take it off, now what I did do this time was folded it back,
Okay.
like how you fold down at nighttime
Mhm.
so that
Yeah.
the cleaning crew would know. Well, understand this.
Mhm.
Airbnb is not a hotel, and a lot of times people think it is because you have accommodations outside of your own home.
And I feel like Airbnb itself has developed into a different type of thing as it when it originally started too, when it was just people's homes. Now people are buying properties too. And like you said, days at a time, people are not going to this property. When Airbnb first started, I think was people are not going to be there for the weekend or something, so they're going to list their house or something. So maybe
So for extra money.
yeah, so maybe this guy just hasn't taken a grasp on how it's developed either.
Well, the other piece to that too is that when you have an Airbnb property and you have guests staying in those
Mhm.
properties, there just has to be rules. There's rules to everything, right? And
Yeah,
again, the fine print. Reading
read
is
it.
fundamental.
Absolutely.
And Airbnb has done a tremendous job about putting a template together
And
so
it's
that
all right in
hosts,
front of you. It's all right. There's no, you can't really say, oh, I didn't see it because Airbnb is very user friendly and you can see everything about this property that you need.
yes. So here's what I'm saying to hosts and to guests.
Hmm.
The reason people use Airbnbs is because you get a lot more space. So let's say
Yeah.
you rent a 2 or 3 bedroom, but it sleeps 6 people.
Yep.
And let's say
And it
you,
feels more exclusive too.
it does, but let's say you pay $300 a night, right?
Yep.
And let's say
For
it
the
for
three.
easy math is 10 people,
Okay.
right? So it's $30 a piece.
Yes.
There's no hotel in the world that you're going to get for $30 a piece
Mm-hmm.
that maybe you would want to stay
Or
in. And typically Airbnbs have a standard that most people would say is high quality.
but and then think about it this way. Um the $165 fee, split that between the 10, that's $16-17 a person.
So now you're at $46 a night.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
like
not going to break you if you went
yeah,
to Airbnb in the first place. And I think that when people look at Airbnb, you have to see the savings
yeah,
factor in it
yeah,
and don't just count the fees because yeah, they do have a lot of fees, but if you're splitting it amongst yourselves,
absolutely.
which is what it was designed for,
And this
then
sounds like this guy was footing the bill with his whole family too. Maybe
yeah,
he
well,
was
that's on you,
upset.
bro.
Exactly, exactly. That's the whole point.
That's on you.
That's on you. And it sounds like he just mad he got a bill.
Yes, and I understand that. We've had guests to say, "Well, why would I do all that cleaning and I paid you a cleaning fee?"
Yeah.
And it's optional at our homes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you decide that you want to do that, then do it. Not
Yeah.
only do we have it on the portal, but we also have it in a booklet
Mm-hmm.
that you can look at it in print at the
Right there.
at the space
Right there.
and say you don't want to do it. We're
Yeah.
not gonna ding you because you didn't. Don't tear up our houses
Yeah.
because you will get a ding for
Oh yeah,
that.
absolutely.
But I speak on behalf of all Airbnb hosts and I am putting guests on notice. Please read, y'all. Please read. And I
Yeah.
promise you, your Airbnb experience will be victorious. And in the spirit of victory, let's just ask Signature to play a little song about it, y'all. It's Inspiration 1390.
Sandy Lane says I'm confused.
What?
I don't know after that
What you
story.
confused about?
Sandy Lane's not feeling well today, she said though.
Oh, what you confused about standing in your lane? I want to clear it up for you, boo. Yeah, we did a lot of talking about that, but not so much.
No. But I knew that you would be able to speak on that very well.
What?
Oh jeez.
How many how many minutes?
This song is 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Do
Sure.
1.5, because I want to get to what's going on.
Tanya said the date is November 20th. Let me get that down.
What time is it? At 1 o'clock or at 10?
I just asked her.
Yeah, I think it's 10 o'clock.
Stone Playground, ribbon cutting. It looks so nice.
Yeah, it does look pretty, doesn't it?
So good. It looks so nice. Okay, so Jasmine's gonna reach out to Karen because she said she might have just forgotten because she
Okay.
told her to reach out to you, but she just might have.
Yeah, no worries. Ask her, is Karen here today? Because I know
No, she's not. She
she's not.
said,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Okay, so what's going on?
You got it.
Yeah, this has been.
Read through it so you don't.
No, I know this story because this has been going on.
Oh, okay.
Like it's kind of
Ready for
it's
commercial?
stupid, but
Are
I know what I would
Shirley and
take.
Latricia coming?
That's why I'm literally texting them right now because they said they were coming.
You talked to them. Maybe they're just running a little late.
I didn't talk to them today. No, I'm saying we said because we supposed to give them a makeup day. No. This is the third. This is the third Monday of the month.
What third Monday?
No,
Today is the
today's the
first
first
Monday
Monday. The
of the month.
first and third they come. So they're
Oh,
supposed
okay.
ETA.
Yeah, all those situations interesting.
It is. What's it about?
So I've already read a couple articles. From what I could gather, it's just that during committee meetings, he just kind of lost his cool.
Who is he? The alderman?
The guy that was on the TV.
Yeah, kind of lost his cool because it seems like they were having conversations about Chicago a sanctuary city for the migrant situation going
And
on.
he's passionate about keeping it a sanctuary city. And the other council members are passionate about returning it from a sanctuary city.
Yeah, I think from what I've seen, that's reversing that.
Well, they voted on this twice already.
She said 11 a.m.
11.
And Latricia and Shirley are parking right now.
Okay, perfect. Make your next move your best move.
DJ Brandon Barker says he is very proud of you
Thank
for
you,
your book.
DJ. It's my boyfriend. He was
And
dancing up a storm.
Stay in your lane said, I'm not cleaning anything.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
It's
no,
optional.
yes, that
You
was
don't
the
have
option.
to.
Exactly.
You don't want. You still gonna get charged that cleaning fee, of course.
Yeah,
Which is fine.
Just the bed sheets, just pull them off.
it's that easy.
Wash the dishes. Take the
It's
trash
it's
out.
it's at least
Not that
it's just
hard.
being like a just having morals kind of and just like cleaning up after yourself.
Well, we've had people
Don't
to
be
trash
afraid.
our place.
That last not or no, the last person that was at Fogarty, that voodoo stuff.
Man, we have.
Unfortunately, they probably had horrible tenants that just wrecked the place.
Yep.
Like, and remember, these are people's houses that they done invested in.
These
Absolutely.
are people's homes.
Yes.
Right, Zoe. These are not
And if the
hotel
exactly, and that's why you have to have some dignity and not pig out at a hotel.
home
Still,
training.
even a hotel, I feel like I don't feel right saying like, yeah, you can.
But my point is,
I'm sure
this
they
is
like it in
if
my home.
you probably don't have 50 Airbnbs, but let's
No.
just say, and let's just say you do, they're not 50 in the same spot.
Exactly.
So if
You
if
can't
you
be 50
trash the
places at
place,
once.
then somebody else has to rent the place.
Mhm.
You have to take way more time. And usually you rent back to back,
Yeah.
right? So
And you're not going to clean 50 houses for yourself.
Second.
That's not happening.
mm-mm. No, well, yeah, washing the sheets might be a big, and it says it's optional.
Yeah.
Just start the load,
Mhm.
basically.
So what's going on is I'm Adam Williams filling in for Marcel Action Jackson. So this is a story I've been that kind of picked up, I guess, last week during the weekend. But thought I'd ask you and you believers. So a Michigan woman chooses between lottery prizes. 25K a year for life, or 390K for a one-time payout. So, a Michigan woman is basking in her beginner's luck after winning big time in her state's Lucky for Life lottery. According to People, 39-year-old Shayla Coughlin decided to purchase tickets to a recent Powerball drawing. While making the online purchase, Coughlin also bought 5 Lucky for Life lottery tickets for the October 9 drawing. This was the first time Coughlin played Lucky for the Life lottery, but she casually thought, why not? Let's give it a shot. The ticket was the very first Lucky for Life ticket I've ever bought, Coughlin explained per People. When I was purchasing my Powerball tickets online, I saw the Lucky for Life game listed and thought, why not? And bought $10 worth of tickets. When Coughlin checked the winning numbers the next day, she noticed something life changing. She explained that when she logged into her lottery account, she noticed $390,000 pending. $390,000 pending. The 39-year-old explained that she called her husband to inform him about the ordeal. However, her husband was concerned at first because he thought something was wrong. According to the outlet, the Lucky for Life's lottery's grand prize is $25,000 for 25 years of a person's lifetime, whichever or time span happens to be longer. However, instead of accepting the yearly payout, Coughlin reportedly elected to be paid the lump sum of $390,000. So the 39 says the feeling of winning is indescribable per USA Today. Additionally, her surprise fortune has taken the weight of the world off her shoulders. I would hope so, taking that big lump sum. Coughlin reportedly plans to invest the money and use a portion to treat her family to a Disney vacation. So what I was going to ask you and to the believers, let us know if you're tuned in on Facebook. What
Which
would
would
you
you
do?
choose?
Exactly.
She cheated herself.
I thought the same
She
thing.
took half of what it was
She saw
worth.
that 390 and her eyes went big.
And I want to know too, is that $25,000 for your life, or can you pass that on? It's probably just
It's
for
just
her
your
life.
life. It's
Just
just
her
your
life.
life.
Yeah,
It's until you. It's it for.
but for a year she's in excess of 250 grand already.
Yes, for 25 years or a person's lifetime.
How
So
old is she? As long
30,
as
39.
oh,
So
she's
she
sweet.
yeah, she
She
cheated herself.
definitely cheated
Because I was
herself.
talking to my girl this morning. I'm 20. I'm 25, 20, about to be 26. I would take the 25K for sure. For
Dude, do you
sure.
understand what 25 extra dollars would mean? That's life changing.
Yeah.
25,000. I'm
Hmm.
sorry,
No. Yeah.
25,000 extra dollars per month.
Yeah.
And you can invest that like that. Let's just say that's your check, right?
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
you take the 75% of it. You can
Uh-huh.
still live off of the 25%.
I'm also curious on how they distribute. Do they just give you 25K up front
I'm
on
talking
January
about
1st?
25,000 in the
January
bank,
1st.
direct deposit.
January 1st. Okay.
Direct deposit. And it's coming on February 1st, March the 1st. Every single month, you're going to get that 25,000.
Oh, no, no, no. It's 25K a year, not
Oh, a
per month. Not per month.
year.
A year. That changes it.
Oh, yeah, that changed the game.
Yeah, no, that changes it.
25K
Because
a year?
it takes about what, 15, 16 years to get to that 390K?
I don't know. I would have took the 390.
390?
Absolutely. I thought you said per month.
No, no, no.
Because I did the figuring per month.
No, yeah,
It's
yeah.
lit per
Oh,
month.
per month
If
is
it's
lit.
if it's per year, peace out, Lotto. Give me my money. Run that.
Okay, okay. I don't know. I just feel like,
Let's see. She said definitely 25 a year, no doubt after taxes staying in your
yeah,
lane.
yeah.
Uh,
I would say 25. I would say 25 a year.
eh, you would take the
I
25,000?
would.
I would not. I would take that. All that 390,000. I would take that money. I would make that
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you could make
625,000
that easy quick.
in 2 years
Yeah.
and literally just keep rolling it and rolling it and rolling it. But listen, here's my takeaway for that tonight.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to get me some Lucky for Life lottery tickets. Now, I don't know about you, but that's what I took away from that. And this was her first time.
Why not? She said, why not?
And that's what I'm saying
Yeah,
too.
why not?
10 little dollars. This what you came up with, sis? Thanks for the tip. You know we got resources for you to level up right here on the brunch bunch. That's one of them. Lucky for Life. You know what though? She is a lottery queen
The
because
lottery.
anytime you're tapping, logging into your lottery portal, You are a lotteryer.
But be cautious though, because according to the USA Today, the odds of winning Michigan's Lucky for Life lottery for a prize of $25,000 a year for life are 1,813,028.
Yeah, but somebody got to win.
Yeah,
Might as well be
out
you.
of that almost 2 million, you could be that one though.
You got that right. But Tina Hammond said, go to the suburbs and get them. So when Tanya and I were coming from Atlanta, of course, we drove because we
Yeah.
had a lot of products,
Yeah.
right? And we went to make sure we got the lottery tickets from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's a shared lottery.
Oh, okay.
Hey, every
Okay.
place you go, and I'm not a lottery player necessarily,
Yeah.
but when I looked at those numbers, that make you change your mind. And particularly, I don't know when the drawing is going to be, but I'm checking it tonight,
Yeah.
tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow
Keep
night.
portal until that 390K show up.
I don't know nothing about the portal. I'm just gonna look on their website and see what's going on. But I tell you what's going on now. Now today I might not win the lottery, but you know what? I have won. I have won another day on this side of the dirt, and I've also tapped into the fact that God is still on the throne. He is not giving up on me, and I am not giving up on him. And I got one more day to praise him. I'm going to do it today. And if lucky, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Come on, Snoop and Charlie Wilson. Let's do it. One more day. It's Inspiration 1390. It's hey, what's going on? It's me. No, it's me and Zoe. It's both of y'all. Because Zoe got the bump. Wait a minute. So somebody.
Love your hair. Look at you.
Is she fine?
Yes. Okay. She's showing it out. She's showing out.
She cutting up.
Where you going after this? I'm all in your business. You got a date.
You gonna get one?
She said not yet though.
I heard her. I'm not mad at her.
It's on the way, baby. I bought myself a thing.
Don't worry, I'll eat it from.
Okay.
No, because we swap. We swap.
Yeah, swap.
So what we talking about today, ladies?
I'm talking about love of real estate. Yeah, the real love of real estate.
Tina Hammond said my husband has built several schools playing the lottery.
What?
Built several schools.
He's been playing since the Otters came out.
She joking.
She not joking.
How he built some schools playing the lottery?
She said go to the
winning.
She said go to the burbs and get them.
So he won millions to build a school.
She said he built schools,
Yeah.
plural.
Right, schools. So he must be must have some big money.
Built several schools playing the lottery.
Which
suburb? Which
thank you.
suburb?
That's my
Yeah, which suburb?
So which
Tina?
suburbs? So I can go to them.
She probably going all over the suburbs.
I want to go. I want to go.
Yeah, what burb? We gotta hit
Can you
that.
add us?
Oh yeah, you want?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. You need to yeah, maybe I'll come over here for the biggest thing.
I just sent y'all the link.
Okay.
What's up, Christy Love?
Turn it down. Wow. And then put your name. Yeah. Enter, and this is gonna turn all the way up for some reason. And cut your mic off.
Hey, Brenda Benson, what's going on?
And then you can.
That's like coming in this studio. Y'all probably didn't hear the Airbnb.
Oh
and
yeah.
leaving it junky. How do you do that?
That's what I'm saying about just having like dignity.
It's just courteous.
Yeah, just
You know if somebody's coming behind you, and you know in any kind of shared space, someone's coming behind you.
You were taught as a child, like if
to clean up
put
behind
it back
yourself.
put it back where you found it.
Exactly.
That's very childlike.
Mm-hmm. I do that at home. It's a love of real estate.
Sister.
And
Yes, that's it.
And let's talk about what the incident we just got today with the young lady just called in about she want to rent. How hard
I got to figure out
qualifications for renting one. They want a 620 credit score or more. They want you to have, if the rent is 1,500, they want you to
also it's parallel to buying.
That's what we just had a client like that. And I said they want you to have 3 times the rent. in income. Your net, not your gross.
Oh, we got to talk about that. A lot of people
Wait, you
don't know
talking about
that.
renting?
Yeah.
My
So
rent my rent didn't go up at all,
you
and
blessed.
yeah, and just because we pay on time every
And he white.
Oh
That's
yeah.
not going on in the hood.
Oh yeah, you're right.
that's true.
We
I live
gotta add that,
I
don't
live
we?
on the north side.
Unfortunately,
I
we
live on
do.
the
It's the
north
truth.
side in Wrigley.
Oh,
Yeah,
how much is your rent?
14.
That's not bad.
Seven
Especially for Wrigley.
700 piece. That's why we did it because it was 1400 in Wrigley, 700 piece.
That
That's
was
not bad
good. You
at
can't
all.
beat that in Wrigley.
And we just resigned.
I wish I got two
We
bedrooms.
one bedroom, but we resigned.
But for 1400,
But the
people are
rent,
getting studios.
the rent,
Exactly.
exactly. That's why we said I don't want to really go onto a new place because our rent didn't go up. And I was like so excited I knew you because my girlfriend was like, "What? Let's look for something else more expensive." I'm like, "No, I've been hearing rent is going up and up and up, so we're making this decision. We're staying at home."
There you
And it
go.
goes up every.
That's because of y'all though, for real. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, okay, I like that.
I like that too. You're hanging out with the Brunch Bunch right here on Inspiration 1390. It is Money Monday, and
Money,
as
money,
promised,
Monday.
you know, in the studio, we always got the usual characters like your main man.
Yeah, it's Adam filling in for Marcel.
But
Action,
the
action.
unusual characters are here today to give you some unusual news. And I'm so proud to be every time I get the opportunity to be in your presence. Some gurus, y'all, and they beautiful too. What's up, Shirley Fields?
I am in the house and glad to be here.
And
Shirley
what's
Fields.
up, Latricia May?
What's up, beautiful?
Hey, y'all, you know what's up. Rents are up.
Yes. Yeah, we
Yes.
were just talking about that. Rents are up.
But it's different. It's not just that the rents are up, the criteria is up.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Absolutely. First of all, as you all know, I am a realtor and I have a lot more people calling me that want to rent now because they need to get out of where they are and they can't afford to rent anymore. And a landlord is a person who rents out their property. When they put their property on the market through me, they're going to pay me to get them the best client, the best tenant possible. And with that being said, they have criteria for how much income you should make, what your credit score should be like, how long you even been on your job.
So now, Shirley, when a landlord enlists you to find them the perfect tenant, and of course there's a fee for that, do you run the credit for the potential tenant?
Yes, we have a company that does that.
Okay, and so you say that you have to have how many reserve payments?
3 months or whatever the rent is, they want you to have that income. Your net income needs to be 3 times whatever your rent is.
So if the rent is $1,000 a month, and it's not $1,000 nowhere, but just for easy math, if it's $1,000 a month, you have to have $3,000 in the bank.
No, not in the bank. Your income needs to be three.
Oh, your income needs to be $3,000 per month.
Yes,
Right.
and it needs to be documented. You need to be able to
Gotcha.
show it.
So sourced money.
Right. And as a landlord, just like her mortgage company have guidelines, a landlord gets to come up with their guidelines, or so to speak, their criteria on which they want you to qualify. So
As long as they meet fair housing.
right, as long as they meet fair housing. So like Shirley Fields, and it has to be the same across the board. So if it's one landlord and they say their minimum credit score is 670 or 680, as long as you know every client that Shirley brings to them, that's the same criteria. But just I say that just to say, like even though as a mortgage lender, let's say the minimum credit score is 580 or 620, depending on the program. For qualifying to rent now, there are certain landlords that say we want a 680.
And so you know what I'm telling my the people that call me, hey, let's see if we can get you to buy. Let's
buy a house,
to buy
'cause it's the same.
property.
Right,
Let's get your
exactly.
credit because 9 times out of 10, your rent is gonna be just a few $100 less than what your mortgage is gonna
So
be.
you're paying less to buy,
Yeah.
and you're building equity, and you're not building someone else's dream, but you're starting to formulate your own.
Yeah.
Exactly, investing in yourself.
Yeah, so I say let's get your credit right. You can call Latricia May, who is a lender with me, and she will do a soft pull, which will not affect your credit score. and she would look at that credit score for you, and she would direct you and tell you, hey, you need to pay this off, or you need to do this, or you need to do that in order to get your credit score back up. Now, you don't have to go to a credit reporting bureau or not a credit repair company.
Yes.
She can tell you exactly what to do, and if you follow it, you can get there.
Yes, and at my mortgage company, we actually have something called Fresh Start. And Fresh Start is a department to where they will actually do a credit analysis and say, hey, if you pay down these accounts, your score will get to 640. Or hey, if you pay this off, this is where you're looking at your credit scores will be. So as long as you have a minimum credit score of 560, we can send you to Fresh Start, and they'll do this. And this is for free 99.
So 560 will qualify you to be in a purchase position. Is that right?
No, 560 will qualify you to work with someone.
Prepare yourself.
Right, to for someone working with
Oh.
someone in my company, which is Rocket Mortgage, and they will assist you in getting your scores up. They will advise you
Free
as
of
long as-
charge.
right, free of charge as long
So
as your
Fresh
score.
Start.
Yeah, it's called Fresh Start.
That's an excellent name.
Mhm.
Now, let me ask you this because a lot of people need a fresh start. Do bankruptcy people who file bankruptcy, can they qualify to go into the Fresh Start if they have a 560? Because usually once you get a bankruptcy discharge, you got a great credit.
Absolutely. So if you in bankruptcy,
Yeah.
and you shouldn't have a 560 credit because you're not gonna mess your credit up anymore.
No.
But there are qualifications. You have to be. I too had did a bankruptcy
Mhm.
in my life,
Yes.
and
Well, Trump did 10 of them.
okay. I wish I had known back then. There's some more stuff I wish I had known, but I didn't know. You know, we found out about this stuff, then the rules changed.
Right. Move the goalposts.
Okay. So I'm saying that you have to be out of the credit union. I'm thinking credit union.
The bankruptcy.
The bankruptcy for a
Right.
certain amount of time. A 12, you need to be out of it at least 2 years in order to apply for a loan. If you're
You
doing
mean
a,
a
thir-
seven? A seven. A seven.
a
You need to
seven.
be out of. Yes.
yeah, a 13, long as you're making your monthly
Yes.
payments.
And
Wait, what? 7 unit 13? What's that mean?
okay, so
Oh, a seven
chapter
bank, a
seven.
chapter seven.
seven.
A chapter start at 7. As long as you've been out of the discharge for at least 2
2
years,
years.
you can qualify. You can apply.
Because y'all start talking
Yeah.
real estate ease.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
And
But
then for
you
the
have to have
13,
good
how long?
credit though. Now don't mess up your credit when you get out of that
Bankruptcy, you
7.
cannot be out of a bankruptcy and then going back into the same habits of why you got into the
Mhm.
bankruptcy. We want to see that you've been making your payments on time and that your scores are going up, because you still have to meet the minimum credit criteria, which is a 580 or 620, depending on what program you're trying to apply for.
But
Because the
with
spirit of a bankruptcy is to reorganize yourself.
Exactly.
now 13, you can buy while you're still in
And
13.
right, you just need an approval from your what is it called? The
Your
Trustee,
yeah,
the
your trustee.
why do I know that?
It's okay. It's okay.
Yes. So wait a minute. So let's get back to what is the minimum score right now in this market to purchase? Comparatively speaking, what is the minimum score to rent?
Well,
They're the same.
right? They're the same, if not more, to rent. Because again, the landlord can say, for me, I'm going to say, listen, if you want to rent, this is the score that I want. I may say a 660 or a 640. It just depends on how I feel as a landlord. But again, you have your own set of guidelines. And so Shirley works with the sellers, quite a bit. And they may tell her, listen, if they don't have a 660 middle score, don't send them my way.
Don't send them my way.
Because now you got to think about where the market is. The rents are high, inventory is low.
Low.
There's a lot of people out here looking to rent.
That's right.
So
With
they
good
have
credit.
a pick,
Right.
the pick up the litter, so to speak.
The landlord.
And the litter is little.
Right, right. And they get to say, this is what I want. I want to make sure whomever is going to rent this out, I want to feel comfortable enough that I'm going to receive my monthly rental income every month. And if they scores are not here,
I
then
don't want them.
right,
And
I
they
don't
normally is gonna do. They're gonna
Mhm.
start you out with a lease of a 1 year lease. They're gonna start you out maybe a 2 year. Some landlords, because they want to secure this down.
And they want to see that you're a good
Mhm.
steward of their property.
They want to make sure that
Mhm.
it's easier to get a loan, because with a loan they have specific guidelines. You have to have a 620. That's the
Mhm.
base. With rentals, you can call me and you can say, "Hey Shirley, I want you to get me a very good tenant. This tenant, I want them to have a 680, between a 680 and a 700 credit score." You can tell me that.
Exactly.
So wait a minute. Let's recap. For 620 you can buy, and for 680 you can lease.
Yes.
Yes.
So buying is really a lot more attractive. Now, why would someone opt to lease as opposed to buy with these kind of criterias?
because they don't know. I don't know. A lot of
They
people
haven't come
don't
to
know
your
any better.
seminars.
We perish for lack of knowledge.
Right. And what's so crazy is because we just got a phone call on the way here where
what that
someone was
was.
saying, well, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. So the initial call was in reference
To
to
a renting.
renting. And so, of course, Shirley was steering them close, well, why don't you consider buying? Well, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to start.
Well, so the whole mindset has changed then from the rental and the buying, because usually in yesteryear, prior to the pandemic, renting was the easier position to get
It
into.
was.
And now it has
It
shifted.
has shifted.
But what's that number? Because a lot of people want to
Oh
call you.
God, that number is area code 773-616-0906. Again, that number 773-616-0906.
Now, we have a lot of commercials and songs we play, but this is too good to go to break. So, y'all bear with us. We're getting ready to get it in. One of the listeners on Facebook has a very powerful question that you need to answer. If you have an eviction on your report, how does that impact you doing moving, either purchasing or renting?
Right.
It's easier to purchase with an
Right.
eviction.
Right.
For 100%, because if landlords see an eviction, they're not dealing
No
with
landlord
you.
is going to want you. So when you want to buy, so we're going to send you through AUS, which is the automated underwriting system. And so as long as it accepts you, that's okay. And usually with something with an eviction on your credit, you're going to have to go through, and do an FHA program. So again, it's through an automated underwriting system. We're not going to say, well, you can't have an eviction. We don't have guidelines like that. But trust me, a landlord will. But the goal is to start investing in yourself. Stop renting monthly, giving your money to someone else. If you aren't in a position to rent, you're in a position to buy. So the goal is to start, again, building generational wealth. And that's not continue to just give your money to a landlord each month. The goal for you, I know number one is to have a roof over your head, but you have to start thinking outside of that and not living just for today, but also thinking about tomorrow. And that's with buying yourself a piece of property.
And if you have an eviction, let's get your credit score up. Because even with that eviction, if you have a 700 credit score, we'll work with you, not the landlord.
Now, why is this eviction so powerful? What makes, because your eyes lit up, Shirley.
Yeah.
And
We don't our landlord. So with an eviction, I know when I hear about an eviction, I'm like, no.
Eviction is extremely costly.
That
It's
means
extremely
that
for the
means
landlord.
that means that the landlord went to have to go through legal action to get you out of their unit.
property.
So, and as a landlord, I don't want to have to pay to have to do that to you, because if it happened to you before, that just shows, that. And then usually you didn't pay not for just 1 month, not for just 2 months, it's multiple months.
Yeah.
now, are there
And you
some?
did not go to your landlord and have a conversation with them
Yes.
to say, "Hey, I'm in this situation.
Let's do a payment
Let's
plan.
can you work with me?"
Agreement.
Are there mitigating circumstances that a landlord would consider? Like, say you had an extended illness or a COVID related situation. Would that still be a
It
consideration?
could be. That's what I'm saying now. You have to go to your landlord and let your landlord know your
Before you
situation.
get to that. But if you're
Before you get to
asking
that,
if
right.
someone comes to us with an eviction and they have that explanation, I'm gonna say this a no. It's a hard no for me.
Okay.
Because I look at owning property as a business owner,
Mhm.
and I just have to stick to my guidelines, because I don't want to be in that situation months down or years down the line to where let's say you get sick again.
But there is help, and it's better help, because you
Mhm.
can take that eviction, segue it into better credit score, and also ownership.
Absolutely.
Y'all, we are out of time. Can you believe it? That's why we didn't go to commercial, because literally we had so much to talk about. Give that number 6 more times now.
Area code 773-616-0906. You give it this time.
That number is 773-616-0906. And I want to quickly say that it is Veterans Day that's coming up this weekend. So veterans, we would love to assist you in getting into some property. So please reach out to us. Again, minimum credit score 560. We have a fresh start program that I would love to get your scores up wherever you are. Let's help you. 773-616-0906.
Y'all are amazing. And veterans, not only are we going to hook you up with a property, we going to hook you up with a spouse, because veterans are the new lick.
Yeah.
But y'all, we always want to encourage you to keep Love 24 alive. Tell someone that you don't know, a perfect stranger, that you love them, and show someone that you do know how much you love them. Lead with love, land on love. I love you, Adam.
I love you, Tammy.
We love you, believers. Baby MJ, we love you. And Modi, we love you. Now, right after we leave here, guess who's coming? Your boy AC Green. And right after that is Pastor Patterson on the drive home. We do it all night long right here on Inspiration 1390. See you tomorrow. And you know tomorrow is Tell Me Something Good Tuesday. Community chatter. Yes. See you tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.